Hello students, welcome back to Indian Online School. So today we are here with another set of paper. That is, so today we are going to discuss like 2000 year IMO paper and set A for that. So today we are going to take IMO 2019 paper for grade 3 maths. Okay. So again, this paper has divided into like 4 sections. What you can see over here. So this paper has divided into 4 sections. So the first section is like same as the previous one, which is logical reasoning. And the second section that we have here is mathematical reasoning. And after that, we have third section, which is everyday mathematics. And after that, we have a fourth and the last section, which is achiever section. And here also, this achiever section is little bit difficult from the rest of the sections. Okay. And every section contains 10 questions. But this achiever question has 5 questions. Okay. And each question carries 2 marks. So this achiever question individually total 10 marks. Okay. Now, if we have to talk about other things, like other sections, so we have like different sections. So I have already told you about that. So every section has 10 questions. Okay, like what we can say, logical reasoning had 10 questions, mathematical reasoning has 10 questions, and everyday mathematics also has 10 questions. So that's how this paper contains total 35 questions. Okay. So let's start. So the first section that we have is logical reasoning. Okay, so here we have to solve questions with some reasoning, where we have to find the relationship between the questions and the answer. Okay, then only we will be able to find the correct answer. Okay, so let's start. So the first question that we have is, if day after tomorrow is Sunday, then the day before yesterday was what? Okay, so what you can see over here, the day tomorrow is the day after tomorrow is Sunday. Okay, so we have some days over here like this. I'm going to mark over there like this. So what it is saying, the day after tomorrow is Sunday. So some day is already there. Okay, then tomorrow is this day. Then after tomorrow, according to the question, it is Sunday. Okay, so what is the day before Sunday? It is Saturday. Then what is the day before Saturday? It is Friday. Okay, so what we can say, today is Friday. Okay, now next the question is saying, then the day before yesterday was. Okay, so first we need to find what is the day yesterday. So yesterday was, the day before Friday is Thursday. So yes, yesterday was Thursday. And the question is asking for day before yesterday. So we need to find the day before Thursday. So before Thursday, it is Wednesday. Okay, so that's why our correct answer will be Wednesday. Understood? Okay, let's move on. So the second question that we have is, you need to select the figure from the option which is exactly same as the given figure, like this. Okay, the from the options we need to find which fish looks like this fish. Okay, so if we are going through the option A, so what we can see, this fish has no wings at all. Okay, this fish has one wing, but this fish has no wings at all. Now the color of this fish is already changed. Now the third fish, what we can see, it has 2 wings. Now let's move to the third fish, fourth fish. So what we can see, this fish is looks similar to this fish. Okay, so what we can say, option D is a correct one. Now let's move to the question number 3, which is like, you need to find the correct mirror image of the given figure. Okay, so this is a given figure. We need to find the correct mirror image. Okay, so what is the rule for finding a mirror image? So when we are finding the mirror image, we have to look. Suppose this is the right side of the image and this is the left side of the image. So what is happening with the mirror image? This right side becomes the left side of mirror image, and this left sides become the right side of mirror image. Okay, so we have to keep this in mind, and then only we will be able to find the correct answer. Now just see, the outer shape of this image is star only, and what we can see over here, in every shape we have a star. Now let's move to the next part, which what we can see over here. about the eyes. Okay, so eyes are towards right direction. Okay, so when we are talking about the mirror image, so in the mirror image it will be in a left direction only. Okay, the eyes will be in a left direction only. So let's find out in which option eyes are there in a left direction. So what we can say, in option A, eyes are there in a left direction. Now you can see this tongue. This tongue is like in a right direction. So this should be in a left direction when we are talking about the mirror image. So here in the option A, you can see the tongue is also there in a left direction, which means option A is a correct one. Okay, now let's move to the question number 4. Question number 4 is like, you need to find the missing number if a certain rule is followed either row wise or column wise. Okay, now first we need to find the rule which is followed over here. Then we have to find out that which number should be there at this place of question mark. Okay, so what is rule following over here? So you can see 5, 4 and 20 is here. Now you can see 5, 3 and 15 is here. Now you can see 6 is here. After 6 question mark is there. Now 24 is there. So what is the rule that we have to find first? So what we can see over here, like what is the relation between the 5, 4 and 20? First we need to find it. What is the relation between these three numbers? Okay. So what we can see, like 5 4s are 20. So what is happening over here? If we are multiplying 5 with 4, so we are getting 20. Yes, so 5 4s are 20. Similarly, 5 3s are 15. Okay, now here 6 and question mark is given over here, and the answer, which is 24, is given over here. Okay, now we need to find that what number should be there at the place of this question mark. Okay, so for this we need to find that in the table of 6, how many times 24 come? Okay, in the table of 6, how many times 24 come? So for this we have to read the table of 6. So we all know that in the table of 6, 4 times 24 is there. Like 6 4s are 24. Okay, so what number should be there at the place of question mark? 4. Okay, so 4 is here in the option number C. That's why option C is a correct answer. Now let's move to the question number 5, which is like, if pen means ball, okay, ball means notebook. Now notebook means sharpener and sharpener means eraser. Okay, then what is used to sharpen a pencil? This question, what we can say, this question is of coding and decoding. So what is happening over here? The meaning of pen is ball. We are representing pen with ball. In our next, we are representing ball with a notebook. Now notebook representing with sharpener. Now sharpener means eraser. Now the question is asking, what is used to sharpen a pencil? Okay, which tool we use to sharpen a pencil? For sharpen up the pencil we use sharpener. Okay, now here in the question, sharpener means what? Sharpener means eraser. So that's why option A, eraser, is our correct answer. Now let's move to the next question, which is like, which of the following does not belong to group X? Okay, group X is this. Now we have to find out of the given option, which option is not here in the group X. So in group X, we can see circle is here, cone is here, prism is here, like what we can say, cuboid is here. Okay, and another cuboid is, or cube is here. Okay, so what we have to find out of the given option, which shape is not here in the group X. So cone, yes, cone is there, so this cannot be our correct answer. Now circle is already there, so this cannot be a correct answer. This is actually sphere. Now option C, what is cube, which is cuboid? Cuboid is also already here, so this cannot be a correct answer. Now what about cylinder? We cannot see cylinder over here in a group X. Okay, so that's why what we can say, this cylinder doesn't belongs to group X. Okay, so that's why option D, cylinder, is our correct answer. Okay, let's move on to the question number 7, which is like, if two flowers P and Q are removed from the given arrangement. Okay, we have to remove P and Q from the this series. Okay, so let me remove it. We removed P and we removed Q. Now the question is saying then which flower is second to the right or fifth flower from the right hand. Okay, so first we need to find out which flower is fifth from the right hand. Okay, as you all know that this is a right side and this is a left side. Okay, so what we have to do now? So which one is fifth flower from the right hand? So we need to count fifth from the right hand. So 1, 2, we are not taking this Q this time because we have already removed it. So 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. We will not count P as well because we have removed it. So which one is fifth flower from the right hand? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Flower T is a fifth from the right hand. Correct. Now, the question is asking then which flower is second to the right of fifth flower. Okay. As we all know that fifth flower is flower number T. Now we need to find the second to the right of fifth flower. So we need to find the second flower from to the right of T flower. Okay. So which will be 1, 2. Okay. So U flower is the second to the right of fifth flower to the right hand. Okay. So that's why our answer should be option B, which is U. Now let's move to the question number A, which is find the missing number in the given number series. Okay, you have to find that which number should be there at the place of question mark. For finding this, what you need to do? First, we need to find the relationship between the given numbers. What is the relation? What is the pattern that they number are actually following? Okay. So what you can see, the first number is 205, which is 205. Second number is 190. Third number is 175. At the fourth place, there is question mark. At the fifth place, there is 145. And the next, it is 130. Okay, so first we need to find out that which pattern is following over here. So for this, what we need to do, we can see the numbers are decreasing itself. Okay, as we are moving towards right, so every number is decreasing. Okay, and so for this, what we need to do? First, we need to find the difference between them. So when we are subtracting like 205 and 190, what we are getting? That there is a difference of 15. Correct? Like if we are subtracting 145 and 130, again we are getting 15. So what we can say, that the difference between every two lamp is 15. So what rule is following over here? They are decreasing numbers by 15. Okay, so what number should be there at the place of this question mark? So for this, we need to subtract 15 from 175. And when we are subtracting 15 from 175, what we are getting? We are getting 160. So that's why option A, 160 will be a correct answer. So 160 will be there at the place of this question mark. Now let's move on to the question number 9. Now question number 9 saying that there is a certain relationship between the pair of the figures on the either side of this column. What we need to do? We need to identify the relationships of the given pair and we need to find the missing figure that should be there at the place of this question mark. Okay, so let's see how we can solve this question. So what we can see over here, some figure pattern is given over there. Then some one bigger figure is given over there. Okay, so first we need to find the relationship between both the figures, which is given over there on left side. Okay, so what is the relationship between them? So after finding out, we can see that this figure, that this pattern is embedded over here in this figure. Like you can see this one. Okay, if you are going through this, so you will find the same pattern which is given over there. So what we can say, that this pattern is embedded over there in this figure. Okay, so now we have the rule which is following over here. Okay, now we have the relationship. So we need to find that about the missing figure as well. Okay, so there should be relationship between this pattern, this figure, and the figure that should be there at the place of this question mark. So what we need to do, we need to find out that this particular figure is embedded in which of the figure out of the given options. Okay, so let's find out. In a option A, are we able to see this figure, this particular figure? No, because here triangle is already here, but after triangle from this vertex the straight line should be there, but there is no line, so option A cannot be a correct answer. Now let's move to the option B. What we can see over here, this line is there, but no inverted triangle is given over there. Okay, so that's why option B cannot be a correct answer. Now let's move to the option number C. So what we can see over here, this line is there and inverted triangle is also there. Yes, so what we can see, this figure is already embedded over here. So what we can see that option C is a correct answer which can replace this question mark. Understood? Now let's move to the question number 10, which is like, which of the following words cannot be formed from the letters of the given word? Okay, and the given word is what? Personated, like PERSONATED, personated. Okay, so now we have to find out that out of the given options, which word we cannot form out of the letters of this word. Okay, so first option is PAST, paste. So we have to check out that all the letters are present over there. Okay, so P, yes, P is here. A is here. S, yes, S is also here. T, yes, T is also here. E is also here. So we can form this word paste. So that's why this cannot be a correct answer. Now let's move to the next word, which is create. So it is started with a letter C. So what we can see, the letter C is not here in this word personated. So we can say that we cannot form create out of the letters given over here in the word personated, because letter C is not here. So the correct answer is B. Okay, let's talk about option number C and D as well. So option number C, the word is poets. Okay, so P, yes, P is here. O is here. E, yes, E is here. T, yes, T is here. S, yes, S is also here. So we can form it. So this cannot be a correct answer. Now let's move to the option number D, which is T. Yes, T is here. E is here. N is here. S, yes, letter S is here. Letter E is here. Letter D is here. Yes, so we can form this letter as well. So the word which we cannot form out of the given letters of this word is only create. So that is B, which is create, our correct answer. Okay, now after this we have our next section, which is mathematical reasoning. Okay, so here in this section we need to solve the question by finding out some relationship and by uh, following some operation, mathematical operation, like we need to do addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division as well. Okay, so let's see which one is our next question, which is question number 11. So here it is given over there, like which of the following holds the least number. Okay, least, this that we need to find out. Okay, so which is the smallest number over here? So for this, what we need to do, we have to go through by every number. So the first number is what? 6483. The second number is what? 6938. The third number is 6840. The fourth one is 6625. Okay, so what we will do, we will check the thousand place visit, which is 6 in every number. Okay, so after this we will move to 100 place digit, which is 4 in the first one, 9, okay, 4 in the first one, 9 in the second one, 8 in the third one, and 6 in the fourth one. So out of 4, 9, 8 and 6, which is the smallest digit? So we can say the 4 is the smallest digit out of 4, 9, 8 and 6. So that's why a number which elephant P is holding 6,483 will be our least number. So that's why option C, which is P, will be our correct answer. Understood all of you? Okay, let's move to the next question, which is question number 12. Now Mr. Arjun wants to divide 108 sweets among 9 students. Okay, among 9 students. Now, which of the following can be used to find how many sweets will each student get? Okay, so here what is happening over here? Now Mr. Arjun wants to divide. Okay, you can see word divide over here. Divide 108 sweets among 9 students. So we need to find that how many sweets will one student get. Okay, so what we need to do for finding the sweets, number of the sweets for one student? Here, the quantity of more is given to you, and they are asking for less. Okay, when more is given to you and question is asking for less, what we need to do? We need to divide. Okay, so what we will do? We will divide 108 by 9. Yes, and when we are dividing it, what we are getting? 9 ones are 9. 1 is left over there. Now we have to bring down this 8. So it becomes 18 and 9 twos are 18. So what we are getting? We are getting 12. But we here in the question, we need to write the statement only. So which statement is correct? What we have to do? We have to divide 108 with 9. So option D, which is 108 divided by 9, will be our correct answer. Now let's move to the question number 13, which is the given table shows the weight of 4 objects. Okay, the clock weighs 125 gram. The weight of the ball is 143 gram. Now weight of the chair is 160 gram. Now weight of the book is 134 gram. Now the question is asking that which of these objects is the heaviest. Okay, heaviest means the greatest number we need to choose. Now out of the numbers like 125, 143, 160 and 134. So which number is the largest number? Which number is the greatest number? So what we can see over here, 160 is the greatest number. So what we can see, what we can say, the chair is the heaviest among all. So option B, chair is a correct answer. Now let's move to the question number 14, which is like, what fraction of the given butterflies is not red? Okay, the question is asking about not red. The fraction of the butterfly is not red. Okay, so how many total butterflies are there? We can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Total butterflies are 11. Okay, now we need to count how many red butterflies are there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Red butterflies are 5. And how many yellow butterflies are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yellow butterflies are 6. Now the question is asking what fraction of the butterflies is not red. Okay, not red means they should be yellow. If they are not red, then they should be yellow. So how many butterflies are yellow? 6. So what will be the fraction of yellow butterflies? It will be 6 by 11. Yes. So which is our correct answer? 6 by 11 will be our correct answer. Understood? Okay, let's move on. Our next question is question number 15, which is like, which of the following numbers is not written on the given screen? Okay, given screen is this. We need to find out which number out of the given option is does not belongs to this screen. Okay, so the first number is 804, which is 804. Now we need to find that 804 is there on the screen. Yes, it is there on the screen. Now the second number is 628, which is 628. Let's see, 628 is there on the screen. Yes, it is there. Now the third number that we have is 438. Okay, 438. Let's see, 438 is there on the screen. No, it is not there on the screen. Now 763. Let's see, 763 is there on the screen. Yes, it is. Now question was asking about not written on the screen. So which number is not written on the screen? 438. So that's why option number C, which is 438, will be our correct answer. Understood? Now let's move to the 16th question, which is like you need to find the total weight of one potato and one onion. Okay, so now you can see over here in the first balance, two potatoes and one onion weigh 525 gram together. Okay, and in the second figure, what you can see, like two onions plus one potato together weighs 510 gram. Now in the question, they are asking for the total weight of one potato and one onion. So for this, what we need to do? If we are going to add both the things, so what we are getting? Like two potatoes are here and one potato is here. So how many potatoes will be there? Two potatoes and one potato. So in total, three potatoes will be there. Okay, similarly, one onion is here and two onions are here in the second way. So how many total onions we have? We have three onions. Okay, so what we have done, we have add the number of potatoes and add the number of onions over there. Now what we need to do? The weight of the first balance is 525 and the weight of the second balance is 510. Okay, so we will add these two things. So what we are getting, like three potatoes and three onions weighs together what? 5. 2 plus 1 is 3. 5 plus 5 is 10. So 1035 gram. Okay, so what we can see, the three potatoes and three onions weighs together 1035, which means 1035 gram. Okay, so what will be the weight of one potato and one onion? What we can do to finding out the weight of one potato and one onion together? So we can divide this whole thing by 3. Okay, and when we are dividing 1035 by 3, so what we are getting? We will get 345 gram. Okay, so what is the weight of one potato and one onion together? It will be 345 gram. Understood? Okay, let's move on to the next question. So the next question is like, we need to count the number of the straight lines that is needed to make the shaded figure. Okay, you can see the shaded figure over here. Now what we need to do, we need to count the number of straight lines. So how many straight lines are there? Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, how many straight lines are there? 10 straight lines are there. Okay, so what will be a correct answer? Option number D, which is 10. Okay, let's move to the next question, which is question number 18. The given picture graph shows the favorite colors of a group of students. Okay, now we need to find the total number of students in the group. Okay, so what we can see over here. Okay, the first thing that we need to notice is the one star equals to 5 students. Okay, so one star equals to 5 students. So how many students are there whose favorite color is red? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How many students are there whose favorite color is pink? 2. Then how many stars are given over there whose favorite color is orange? That is 3. And for yellow, that is 4. So what we can see, one star represent 5 students. Okay, so which means 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So what we need to do? 5 multiply by 5. So what we are getting? We are getting 25. So 25 students are there who like red color. Now how many students are there who like pink color? 5 multiply by 2, which is 10. Now how many students are there which like who like orange color? So what we need to do? 5 multiply by 3, which is 15. Now how many students are there who like yellow, which is 5 multiplied by 4, which is equals to 20. Okay, so now what we need to do, because question is asking about the total number, so we need to add 25 plus 10 plus 15 and plus 20. So what we are getting, 25 plus 10 is 35. 35 plus 15 is what? 50. Now 50 plus 20 is what? 70. Yes, so what we are getting? We are getting a number 70, which is option number A. Okay, this is one method. Another method that what we can apply over here. So how many total stars are there? Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. We have 14 stars. Okay, and what we will do, because since it is given over there that one star represent 5 students, so we need to multiply 14 by 5, and when we are multiplying 14 by 5, what we are getting? We are getting 70. So that's how we are getting 70. Okay, so there are two methods to do it. Okay, ma'am. So now we have our next question, which is question number 19, which is like 563, which means 563, okay, minus 375 equals to what? So we need to subtract 375 from this. Okay, so what we are getting? So we need to subtract it. So we cannot subtract 5 from 3. So we have to borrow. So it will be 13. 13 minus 5 is 8. This will become 5. We cannot subtract 7 from 5. So we need to borrow from here as well. So it will be like 15 minus 7, which is again 8. Okay, now this becomes 4. So we need to subtract 3 from 4. So what we are getting? 188. Correct. Now we need to find this out of the given abacus, which abacus shows 188. Okay, let's check. So the first abacus is showing 100 place 1. Then at the tens place it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7. At the third place it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 178. But the number that we want is 188. So that's why option A cannot be our correct answer. Now let's move to the option number B. So at the 100 place it is 1. At the tens place it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It is A. And in the ones place it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It is 7. And here the number is 187. So that also cannot be a correct answer. Now let's move to the option number C, which is like 1. And the tens place it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8. And the ones place it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Again 8. Okay, so what we can see, this abacus is showing 188, and we also want a number 188. So that's why what we can say, option C is our correct answer. Okay, now let's move to the question number 20, which is like, okay, question number 20 is Karan bought 5 notebooks for rupees 5 each. Okay, and 10 2 pencils for rupees 2 each. And the question is asking that how much does he need to pay. So he bought 5 notebooks for rupees 5 each, which means the cost of one notebook is rupees 5. Now we need to find the cost of 5 notebooks. So what we need to do, when the quantity of 1 is given over there in the question, and we need to find more. So what we will do, when we are moving from 1 to more, we will do multiplication. Okay, so we need to multiply 5 with this 5. So okay, so what we are getting, 5 5s are 25. So cost of 5 notebooks is rupees 25. Okay, now next is the cost of one pencil is rupees 2. We need to find the cost of two pencils together. So what will be the cost of two pencils? So it will be 2 multiplied by 2, which is 4 rupees. Okay, now the question is asking that how much does he need to pay for both the things. Okay, So what we will do here, we will add 25 with 4. So what we are getting? We are getting 29. So which is our option, which 29. So 29 is option number B. So that's why option number B will be our correct answer. Now we have reached to our third section, which is everyday mathematics. Okay. So now here we need to solve the questions related to our everyday activities. Okay. So like the question number 21, which is the first question of this section, is like Payal watched a movie which started at 11:40 a.m. Okay, and ended at 3:15 p.m. Now question is asking that how long did the movie last? Okay, so what we will do? Either we can change this 3:15 p.m. to like a 24-hour clock. Okay, and then we can subtract 11:40 from there. Okay, and another method, that is jumping method, we can follow over here, which is like first number which is given over there is like 11:40, correct? 11:40. Okay, now if we are going to jump for 1 hour, if we are going to take a leap of 1 hour, so it will be 12:40. Okay, 1 hour difference is there. And if we are going to take if we are going to take another jump, we will reach to 140, because after 1 hour it will be 140. Now what we will do, after 1 hour it will be what? It will be 240. Okay, now after 20 minutes it will be 3 p.m. After 20 minutes it will be 3 p.m. and we need to the movie ended at 3:15 p.m. so we need to take a jump of 15 minutes, so it will become 3:15. Okay, so now what we need to do, we will need to add all these hours and minutes we according to what we have taken a jump. So it will be 1 hour plus 1 hour, 2 hour, 2 hour plus 1 hour, 3 hour, 3 hour plus 20 minutes is equals to 3 hours and 20 minutes, and 3 hours and 20 minutes plus 15 minutes will be 3 hours 35 minutes. So movie lasts for 3 hours and 35 minutes. So which will be our correct answer according to that? Option number D will be our correct answer. Understood? Now let's move to the question number 22, which is like Malika has 10 strawberry ice creams and 15 chocolate ice creams. Okay. Now what fraction of the total ice creams is the chocolate ice cream? Okay. So she has 10 strawberry ice cream and 15 chocolate ice cream. So how many total ice cream that she has is 10 plus 15, which is 25 ice creams. Okay. Now the question is asking what is the fraction of the total ice cream is the chocolate ice cream. So how many chocolate ice cream that she has is 15. And what is the total number of ice cream that she has is 25. Okay. So what is the fraction of chocolate ice cream? Which is 15 by 25, which is our option number B. Okay. Now let's move to the question number 23, which is like 833 apples were packed in 7 cartons. Okay. Now if each carton contains same number of apples, then how many apples are kept in each carton? Okay. Again, the information about more thing is given over there in the question, and they are asking for 1. Each means 1. So what we need to do? We need to divide. Okay, so we will divide 833. We will divide 833 by 7. So what we are getting? 7 ones are 7. We will bring down this 3. Again 7 ones are 7. 6 is left. We will bring down this 3 again. Now 7 nines are 63. So we are getting 119, which is our option number B. Okay, let's move on to our question number 24, which is like there are 462 people in a train. Okay, 98 people boarded the train. Then after that, 29 more people boarded the train. Okay, so then how many people are there in the train now? So what we will do? Either we can follow the rule which is what is DMAS. We can follow this rule, or we can do by another method as well. So by this rule, what is happening? So total number is 462. 98 people deboarded, which means we need to subtract 98. Then again 29 more people boarded, so we need to add 29. Okay, now we need to solve it. So how we are going to solve it? So first we will subtract 98 from 462. Okay, so what we are getting? So let's subtract 98 from 462. What we will get? 12 minus 8 is 4. It becomes 5. So now it becomes 15. 15 minus 9 is what? 6. Okay, and this will become 3. So we get 364 plus 29. Yes, when we are adding both the numbers, what we will get? 9 plus 4 is 13. Carry over 1. 6 plus 2 is 8. 8 plus 1 is 9. And 3 will be here. So we are getting 393, which is our option number D. Understood? Okay, let's move on. Now, the question number 25 is, Ishan has 3,865 marbles. Okay. Now, Drishti has 378 marbles less than Ishan. Okay, we need to find the total number of marbles they have together. So we already know that Ishan has 3,865 marbles and Drishti is having 378 less marbles than Ishan. Okay, so first we need to find that the number of marbles that Drishti has. Okay, so what we will do to finding that? We will subtract 378 from the number of the marbles that Ishan has, which is 3,865. We will subtract it. So what we are getting? 5 minus 5 is 0. We cannot subtract 7 from 6, so we have to borrow. It will become 17. Now we need to subtract 7 from 16, so we are getting 9. Okay, then this becomes 7. Now 7 minus 3 is 4. So what we are getting? We are getting 3,490. So the marbles that Drishti has is 3,490. Correct? Now we need to find the total number of marbles that they have together. So we will add both the number of marbles, which is 3,865 and 3,490. So what we are getting? 505. Okay, 9 plus 6 is 15. Carry over 1. 8 plus 4 is 12. 12 plus 1 is 3, which is 13. Okay, so we will write 13 over here. Then 1 will go there in a carryover form. Now 3 plus 3 is 6 plus 1 is 7. So we are getting 7,355 marbles. Okay, let me check. Okay, so Ishan has 3,865 marbles, and according to the question, what is written over there? Drishti has 378 marbles less than Ishan. So we need to subtract 378 from it. Okay, when we are subtracting it, what we are getting? We need to subtract 8 from 15. Okay, and when we are subtracting 8 from 15, what we are getting? We are getting what? 7. Okay, because it becomes 15. So when what we are doing, we are subtracting 8 from 15, so it becomes 7. Now this number is it has already given carry over there, so it becomes 15. Now we need to subtract 7 from 15. When we are subtracting 7 from 15, we will get 9. We will get 8, number 8 over there. Okay, now we need to this number becomes 7. 7 minus 3 is 4. So what we are getting? We are getting 3,487. Now we need to add this number with 3,865. So what we are getting? 7 plus 5 is 12. 2 over here. 1 will go there in a carryover form. Now 8 plus 6 is 14 plus 1 is 15. Now 1 will go there in a carryover form. 8 plus 4 is 12 plus 1 13. 1 will go there in a carryover form. Now 3 plus 3 is 6 plus 1 7. So what we are getting 7,352, which is our option number A. Now the next question that we have is question number 26, which is like Ria has rupees 1,350 with her. Now she purchased the given below items, which is a bag which cost 499, a pizza which cost 105, and a necklace which cost 645. So how much money is left with her after shopping? So for this, what we need to do, first we need to find out that how much money she spent. Okay, so on bag she spent 499, then on pizza she spent 105, then on necklace she spent 645. Okay, so now we need to add all the three items. So what we are getting, 9 plus 5 plus 5 is 19. 1 will go there in a carryover form. Okay, then 9 plus 4 is 13 plus 1 is 14. So we are getting 14. So we will add 4 over there and 1 over there in a carryover form. Now 6 plus 1 7 plus 4 is 11. 11 plus 1 is 12. Okay, so the total amount she spent for all the three things is 1,249. Now the question is asking that how much money is left with her. Okay, left means we need to subtract. So we will subtract the money she spent and from the money that she has. So we will subtract 1,249 from 1,315. Okay, so what we are getting, we cannot subtract 9 from 0, so we will borrow. It becomes 10. 10 minus 9 is 1. It becomes 4, so 4 minus 4 is 0. Okay, now it is 3 minus 2 is 1. So the money is left with her is rupees 101, which is our option number C. Now let's move on. The next question that we have is question number 27, and it is like, if the distance from place X to place Y is 6,452 kilometers. Okay, then from place X to place Z it is 8,526 kilometers. Then which place is farther from place X? Okay, the distance from X to Y, which whatever given in the question is, you can see 6,452, and X to Z is 8,526. The question is asking which place is farther than from X. So we can clearly see that place Z is the farther from the place X. Okay, and the question is asking by how much. So what we need to do, we need to subtract both the distances. So we will subtract 6,452 from 8,526. So what we are getting, 6 minus 2 is 4. We cannot subtract 5 from 2, so we will have to carry over. So it will be 12. 12 minus 5 will be 7. Okay, and it becomes 4. 4 minus 4 is 0, and 8 minus 2 becomes 8 minus 6 become 2. Okay, so what we are getting, we are getting 2074. Place Z is the farther and by 2074 kilometers, which is our option number B. Okay, let's move to the question number 28, which is like, a drum X can hold 18 liter and 380 milliliter of water. Okay, a drum Y can hold 22 liters and 395 milliliters of water. Now, how much more water can drum Y can hold than drum X? Okay, so drum Y can hold 22 liters and 395 milliliters, and drum X can hold 18 liter and 380 milliliters. So what we have to do, we have to subtract both the things. Okay, so this is liter, this is milliliter. First is 22 liters and 395 milliliters, and the second one is 18 liter and 380 milliliter. Okay, we will subtract. So what we are getting, 5 minus 0 is 5 only, 9 minus 8 is 1, 3 minus 3 is 0. Okay, 3 minus 3 is 0. Now 12 minus 8 is what? 4. So what we are getting? We are getting 4 liters and 15 milliliters. Okay, so which one is our correct option according to that? Option number B. Now, let's move to the next question, which is question number 29. It is like, if room temperature is 5 degrees Celsius more than the temperature shown on the given thermometer. So then what is the room temperature? Okay, so what is the temperature that this thermometer is showing there, which is 20 degrees Celsius. Okay. Now the question is saying the room temperature is 5 degrees Celsius more than the temperature shown on this. So what we need to do, more than means we need to add. So we are adding 5 to 25. So what we are getting? We are getting 25. Okay, so the question is asking what is the room temperature? Room temperature will be 25 degrees Celsius, which is option number C. Now let's move to the question number 13, which is like, Suman wants to draw a circle with the help of the given objects. Okay, now which of the following objects can she choose? Okay, for making a circle, she cannot choose P because it is rectangular in shape. Okay, so we option P is out of the list. Now option Q, we can see that in a Q, circular base is there, and circular base is over there on the top and the bottom as well. And we, when we are moving to the options R, which is a birthday cap, we know that it is a circular base. Okay, so what she can choose to make a circle? She can draw circle with the help of option Q and with the help of option R as well. Okay, so Q and R, both Q and R should be our correct answer, which is option number D. Understood? Now let's move to the next question. So now what we are doing, we are moving towards our last section of this paper, which is achiever section. Okay, now we need to be careful when we are doing it. So the first question of this achiever section is question number 31, which is like, 4 students put their favorite numbers on abacus like this. Okay, so this is Vikas abacus, this is Vani's abacus, this is Varun abacus, and this is Chaya's abacus. Now what we need to do, we need to arrange the student in ascending order of their favorite numbers. Okay, so let's see. The Vikas number is 1, 2, 3, 4. At the 1000 place it will be 4. At the 100 place it will be 1, 2, 3, 4 again. At tens place it will be 1, 2, 3. Okay, and ones place it will be 1, 2, 3, 4. So the Vikas number should be 4434. Okay, now let's move to the Vanis. So it will be 1, 2, 3, 4. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then 1, 2, 3, 4 again. Then 1, 2, 3. Okay, so it will be 4543. Now let's move to the Varun. It is 1, 2, 3 at the thousands place. Then 1 at the hundredth place. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 at the tens place. And 1 at the ones place. Okay, now the next number that we have is Chaya's number. That will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. Then 0 is there at the 100th place. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 will be at the tens place. Then 1, 2, 3 will be at the ones place. Okay. So their numbers are like, Vikas number is 4434. Okay, I'm writing it over here. Vikas is 4434. Vani's is 4543. Okay, next that we have is 3151. Okay, the next that we have is Chaya's, which is 5063. Okay, now we need to arrange them in ascending order. So as ascending order will be, which one is the smallest one? We can see this 3151. Correct, which is of Varun. I'm writing it over here. This is Vikas, this is Vani, this is Varun, and this is chaya. Okay, 3151. Then after that, which number will come at the second place, which is 4434. After that, 4543, and after that 5063. Okay, so 3151 is of Varun. After Varun, 4434 is Vikas. Okay, after Vikas, 4543 is Vani. Now 5063 is Chaya. Okay, so our ascending order will be Varun, Vikas, Vani, Chaya. So which is our correct option? Varun, Vikas, Vani, Chaya, which is option number C. So that's why option number C will be our correct answer. Now let's moving towards question number 32, which is the second question of achiever section. It is like you need to match the following figures with their correct shaded fraction. Okay, and then select the correct option as well. Okay, so first P is here, option number P, which is like it has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, total 8 flowers. And out of this, we can see 4 flowers are shaded and colored. So what is the fraction over here? 4 by 8. Okay. Now let's move to the second one. In second one, we can see how many parts are here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Total 8 parts are here. Okay. Out of this, 1, 2, 3, 4 parts are shaded. Okay. So the fraction that it is representing is 4 by 10. Now let's let's move to the option R, which is how many parts it is divided into. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 parts. Okay. Out of 6, 1, 2, 3, 4 are shaded. Okay. So this R is representing 4 by 6 fraction. Okay. So let's see. 4 by 8 is where? Here. So it will be 4 by 8 will be C. And where is 4 by 10? Here on the option A. So it will be A. And where is 4 by 6? Here in the option B. So which is B. So our correct sequence will be P to C. Q is A. P. Okay. If we are moving from option A, it is P is C, which is correct. But here it is written over there that Q, the correct answer of Q should be B. So that cannot be a correct answer. Let's move to the option B, which is saying that P correct answer should be B, but we know that the correct answer of E should be C. So that cannot be a correct answer. Let's move to the option number D, C, which is like P is correct answer is C, yes. Then Q's correct answer is A. Then R's correct answer is B, yes. So option number C is the correct one. Now let's move to the question number 33. Now here what you can see, the two clocks are there, clock P and clock Q. Now clock P is 20 minutes slow and clock Q is 30 minutes fast. So which of the following option is correct? Okay, this clock is 20 minutes slow, which representing 2:30 this time. Okay, and this clock is what we can say 30 minutes fast. So this is representing 4 o'clock. Okay. Now this clock is 20 minutes slower. So what we can say, the actual time should be, what should be the actual time? If this is 20 minutes slow, so the actual time will be, we need to add 20 over here. So it will be 2:50. The actual time should be 2:50. Correct. And when we are looking for this, so the actual time should be like 4 o'clock. It is representing, and it is saying that 30 minutes fast it is. So we need to subtract 30 from it. And when we are subtracting 30, so we should get 3:30. Okay, we should get 3:30. Okay, now according to clock P, the actual time is 2:40. No, the actual time should be 2:50. So this cannot be our correct answer. Now, option B is according to clock Q, the actual time after 10 minutes will be 320. No, after 10 minutes, it will be 340. Because if we are adding 10 into it, so we will get 340. And the question is saying that it will be 320. No, it is correct one. Now let's moving to the option C, that both A and B are correct. No, both are wrong. Okay, so option C is also wrong. Now option D is saying that neither A or nor B is correct. Yes, because none of the option is correct. That is option number D is correct. Understood? Okay, let's move on to the next question. Now, the question number 34 is, Raj packed each gift with 15 centimeter of ribbon and Soumya packed each gift with 13 centimeter of ribbon. 12 centimeter of ribbon. Now, if Soumya packed 4 gifts and Raj packed 3 gifts, then who used more ribbon and by how much? Okay. So, Raj packed each gift with 15 centimeter and he packed total 3 gifts. So, how much ribbon did he use? So, for this, what we will do, we will multiply 15 by 3. So, what we are getting? 3 5s are 15, 5, carry over 1, 3 1s are 1 plus 1, 3 1s are 3 plus 1 is 4. Okay, so we are getting 45 centimeter Raj used. Okay, now the next is Soumya packed gift with 12 centimeter of ribbon. Okay, and she packed 4 gifts. So how much ribbon did she use? So for this 12 fours are what? 48 centimeter she used. Okay, now then who used more ribbon and by how much? Who used more ribbon? Soumya used more ribbon, and the question is asking by how much. So we need to subtract 45 from 48, and what we are getting? 3. So Soumya used more ribbon and by 3 centimeters. So which will be a correct answer? Option B, which is Soumya in 3 centimeters. Understood? Now let's moving to the next or the last question of this section and this paper is the given bar graph, which is this, showing the number of the bicycles sold by a shop in 6 days of a week. Okay. Now we need to study the bar graph carefully and answer the question. So there were dash more bicycles sold on Friday than on Thursday. So we need to check that how many bicycles sold on Friday. So Friday is here. How many bicycles are sold on Friday? So we can see 45 bicycles sold on Friday, and on Thursday it is 5 only. On Wednesday it is 20. On Tuesday it is 40. On Monday it is 15, and on Saturday it is 35. Okay, now the first question is asking that there were dash more bicycles sold on Friday than on Thursday. So on Thursday, how many bicycles were sold? 5, and on Friday 45. So we need to find out that how many more bicycles were sold on Friday than on Thursday. So we need to subtract 5 from 45. So what we are getting? We are getting 40. Now the next question is asking, there were dash bicycles sold on Tuesday, Friday and Saturday all together. All together means we need to add. How many bicycles sold on Tuesday? So on Tuesday 40 bicycles were sold. On Friday 45 were sold. On Saturday 35 were sold. Okay, so we need to add them. 5 plus 5, 10, 0, carry over 1. 4 plus 4 is 8, 8 plus 3 is 11, plus 1 is 12. Okay. So how many total bicycles were sold on all the 3 days altogether? So 120. Okay. So now the option is 40 and 120. So 40 and 120 is where in which option? So option A, no, wrong. Option B, yes, 40 and 120 are there. So option B is our correct answer. Option C and option D cannot be a correct answer. So the correct answer should be option B only.